What's up, guys? We're back here, episode I think 27, and we are right before daily reset. We got about 30 minutes to grind out some mobs here. We're gonna go and try and finish off our defeat monsters. We need to kill. What do we need to kill? About 40 more mobs. So we're gonna finish that out. 30 minutes, easy, easy. Should be able to do that. You know, that's like a little bit over one mob per minute. Let's not forget to drop down our crops again. You always want to keep that spot. So again, for those new people here, this is a 100% free-to-play account. We have not spent any money whatsoever. This is all earned in game. We are showing you exactly 100%. Everything is recorded of what we're doing. There's some stupid, funny, times in here. Some very, very boring times in here. A lot of just randomness going on. So check out the whole Let's Play series, starting from episode 1 all the way up to episode 27 now, and it's been about 18 days or so now, and we've gotten a total of 13 BSLT. So we haven't made a ton of money. We've made a very small amount of money, but we are on our way, and it gets easier as you progress as time goes on. So let's jump into this. We need to go farm mobs, so we are going back to our spot. Go do some AoE farming. Let's see. I think it's this camp. I think it's this one. Camp. Yep, that one. All right, so let's favorite this. So over here on the left, there's a button that says favorite, and if you click on that, it's going to go into your favorites, so you know easily where to teleport. So highly love that feature right there of being able to save a location to your favorites, so you can have easy access to it. Very, very great, great feature. Oh, so I mean, there was also some big news dropped earlier today. They are once again changing the rental prices for land. So they're making it cheaper one more time for land rental, which is great for this series, which means we have cheaper rents. And we only need now about like 280 BSLT to complete our mission. Our mission, for those that are new here, is to get land and rent it and put down a tent. Alright, so we're gonna go buff up. It looks like there's a lot of people here, so we might not want to be doing this spot since we are weak. We'll see how friendly these people are, or how evil they are, if they're gonna try and kill us. And there's nothing wrong with trying to kill us either. This is a PvP game, so you do actually want to kill other people that are like stealing your mobs and stealing your spots. But you don't want to get too worked up into it. So like if someone is trying to steal your spot and they're constantly trying to steal your spot and you keep killing them over and over and over again, right? You're wasting time by killing them. If they're just coming back endlessly, you might as well just give up and give them the spot, in my opinion. Because again, you're wasting that time that is precious. Oops. Ah, missed our combo. Alright, so I gotta get back into the swing of things with the combo here. And you see, we're not gonna go to AoE farm here. There's too many people that are actually, farming mobs. So let's check out the other side. Okay, so these giants are alive. So you always want to just try and find an area where there's mobs and people are not fighting it. So this one is way better. So there's a couple of people here. So I don't think we're going to be able to do our AoE farm here. Again, too many different people in the way. And also, if we start trying to AoE farm, we're going to end up hitting these people, which is going to cause them to potentially fight us. That guy's only a 30-something, so we can kill him. Maybe tell him to get away. This is our spot. But again, see, you don't want to really make enemies too. So if that guy starts coming back and is like, "I want to fight you" type thing, that's bad. Because all we're here for is the mobs. And there he is. Let's see if he's coming back. Looks like he's coming back. Yep. All right. So now he's gonna fight us. And yep. So now we made an enemy, which is bad. Oh, but that guy's gonna go ahead and kill him, which is cool. So now we started the PvP war, right? So all the people over there are fighting, PvPing, and now like the strongest person is gonna get the farming spot. One of the nice things about this area though is it's right next to a respawn. Okay, so we need to find a different location. Looks like the farmers have left this spot, it looks like. I mean, we do see some dead bodies, but there are people that are respawning, so let's give this a shot. Because we only need about 1 kill a minute, so we don't need a lot of kills. Alright, so. Oh, we even needed a little bit more XP. So we just finished the XP kill quest. Or the daily quest. Okay, let's heal. And so when you die, you lose those buffs. So that's the only unfortunate thing about trying to fight other people, is that you're going to die, and you're going to end up losing the buffs that you have on your character, most likely. So all those consumables just get wasted. Oh, our power is gone. I mistimed it. So this is actually going to be pretty bad for us, I think. Let's see. Let's heal. Oh shit, there's another spawn. Alright, come on, pet. Cool, we got rid of one of them. So close. Alright, so we definitely need to adjust. So we don't even have some more skills on here. Or do we? It looks like we have all our skills. We're just really weak. We only have a tiny amount of skills. So we need this to heal. Okay. We do need to put a potion on our tree. Okay. Yeah, so okay, it looks like we're gonna have this area, like people have left. We have this farming spot here, looks like. So again, if we were going to keep this this character and keep going and progressing further in the game with this character, we definitely would respec, because this has no mobility. And we do want mobility. Oh, I guess we don't get that farming spot. The guy came out and killed us! We did get to kill 3 or so of them, and we can go back and get our coin purses. Let's see here. So that guy was funny. Like, he came out, killed us, and then he just ran away. Right? Like, if he's gonna come out and kill us, you should kill and take the spot. So he was just coming out just to kill people, you know? And that's more of an American thing. More American-based gamers come out and just like, I'm gonna go kill the dude. Because realistically, the only reason that you should be killing anyone, in my opinion, is to take like the location, the monsters that they're fighting over. So if I wanted this spot and I was better at PvP and stronger and so forth like that, I would end up killing the people that are here and then claiming the spot, be like, this is mine, no one else comes here. If you want to come here, you got to kill me and, you know, fight me for the spot, etc., right? Rather than just openly killing someone, it gives you absolutely no benefits. The only benefits that you potentially get is just pure fun of like, yeah, I killed you. Like, so to some people that's a lot of fun, right? So in that sense, they are getting benefits. They are, you know, enjoying the game. It's just not an efficient way to play the game. But again, this is a sandbox game. You can play however you want to play the game. And that's why, like, you can't be bothered when someone kills you, right? So someone kills you, they're having fun, they're enjoying the game, and you should actually be like, hey, cool, good job. Like, it does suck because you die and then you potentially lose time, you lose efficiency, you lose buffs, you lose gear durability, and so forth, right? So you lose a little bit of things when you die. Nothing too much. But realistically, you should be happy when you die, because that means other people are playing and enjoying the game, which is good for the longevity of the game. And so if the game is healthy and alive for a longer period of time, that means everything that you're doing means more. So if you're sitting here farming and leveling and gaining experience and gaining BSLT, you're not going to cash out everything, right? So even though we cashed out a whole bunch of BSLT already, we still have a lot of BSLT in the game and we have a lot of assets. So we want the game to do well in the long run, so those assets are still worth something or worth more in the future. And this is what I talk about, the longevity of the game. Just because you have BSLT price like going down right now doesn't mean that's necessarily a bad thing. Of course you want it to keep going up, of course you want your assets to, you know, keep appreciating in value, but if the prices of things are going down and it's actually going to help out in the long term, then it might be, you know, beneficial for everybody. And that's what XL Games is trying to do with kind of like the land rental prices and adjustments on there. They're trying to make it better for the longer term, for years down the road, not like, you know, this week or next week. They're thinking more long term.
No target selected.
So I think that's where I differ quite a bit with many people, is that I think more long term as well. And like, I think this game will be alive, you know, 5 years from now. I think the server will be up and running. Does it mean that I think there's going to be 10,000 players playing this game? No, not necessarily. Like, I don't know what the population is going to look like, but I think that the server will be running and live, and the game will be here, and that your assets and everything will be okay. Because there's always a fear that if the game closes, the server's shut down, and your assets are completely gone and, you know, worth nothing. Like, that is a viable fear in any game that you play. The reason I think that the game will be here for 5 years is just based on the history that they've done with Arcage. So this game is based on Arcage. It's the same world, a lot of the same systems. And so it has a fan base. And the Arcade has been around for almost 9 years now, I think, officially. Like, Arcade has been a game for a long time. And then in that 9-year period, I just like to say close to 10-year period. It's just easier. So in that period of time, there's been a lot of other games that have opened and closed, right? So probably the most famous one is like WildStar. So this is another problem with the build, is we also need mana. Like, we don't have mana, and we have to sit and play our flute, and we gotta drink some potions, which is not efficient at all. Like, eating potions is terrible, because the potions cost you resources. Like, you always want to have a mana skill, or some way to regenerate, or somehow to, like, not use a lot of mana when you're farming. See, we don't even have enough mana right now to do our skewer. So we gotta play the flute like with these giants just wail on us. And look, we don't even have mana. We're gonna end up dying because of mana. Like, terrible, right? Terrible! See all the problems that you run into without having, like, resources like mana? You know, I'm actually happy. Not only because he killed me, player killed me, but I'm happy because now I got full mana. Like, I remember before, people would be like, they would be happy when they would die because the mana regeneration would come back and be like, cool, thanks, I got full mana. Like, I don't want to sit around and play flute and waste time to get mana. They're like, kill me now. Like, that's the crazy thing. Mana regeneration out of battle is pretty slow in this game. So maybe we will adjust this character and the skills. Oh man, wow, we just wasted our buff. This is bad. I mean, we probably will be this, like, farming machine for probably the next, like, 10 days or so is my guess. I mean, this is kind of what we're going to be doing for endgame here, collecting coin purses, because you can get a lot of BSLT this way. This is a great way to spend your labor. It's not the most efficient way to spend your labor, but it is a very good way to burn a lot of labor at a quick rate. So like, we've already collected 27 coin purses right now. Hey, one more kill. And we still have about 15 minutes to spare in our clock here. So you can see we farmed a decent amount of mobs in that short period of time. I think we probably will. I think that's probably what we're going to do next, is we're probably going to adjust our skills so we can be way more efficient. And this is something that you want to do early on in the game. You don't want to do it at level 50. You don't want to do it at 55. You want to adjust your skill like right now when you see the mistakes and the errors in your build, and you're like, oh, okay, I should have mobility, or I should have this. Like, once you kind of understand the game and know what's, what you're going to be doing and what you're going to be killing and fighting, then you can adjust your abilities to where you need to be. And the reason you don't want to adjust it at level like 50 or 55 is because you don't have any more quests to gain XP. Oh, look at this. Wow, we're gaining 800 XP now per kill. So the XP per kill has gone significantly up since we leveled up. Hey, we've got a PvP battle going on. A couple of them. Alright, so let's go take a look at the skill points now that we've done all of our daily quests. And we can figure out what skills that we actually need. Because we have to train those skill trees, so they're going to start off at level 15. So unfortunately, it's like you can't see what the skills have right here. So in order to see what the skills have, press on K, and then go over to skill combos, and then now you can see the skill trees. So this is a nice way to actually see what all the skills in the skill trees have. You can't see the passive, which kind of sucks, but this is better than nothing, right? So we know we're going to keep Vitalism. Other than that, now, what else do we need? Well, let's see. So Oromancy will give us Meditation, which is a mana regeneration skill. It also gives us a movement with Comic Boon. And then it also gives us Teleport. So 2 movement skills and a mana regeneration skill. This skill tree is probably very important. This one is also a buff, like a damage prevention buff. Absorbs 5,000 damage from the next attack. So a mini shield. So we'll probably want Oromancy. And then next, we can take a look at what else we have. Witch, do we want anything here? So this one, Mirror Wrap, or Mirror Warp, is actually like a teleport too. But other than that, there's nothing in here that seems very good for us. I mean, we might just keep the defense tree also. We're not using any of these abilities, I don't think. We have the healing one, restore 1% HP every second. I wonder how long that lasts for. Oh, it's only 10 seconds. Let's see. So what passes? Increase block rate. We're not using a shield anymore, so we don't really need this. The 20% reduction in stun is nice. But again, this is also a shield. Increase physical damage. Whenever you receive physical damage, you gain a stack of shield. Yeah, see, we're not using a shield anymore, so the defense tree is kind of worthless to us, I think. Again, I'm nowhere near an expert on skills and combat and classes and so forth. So, you can build whatever you want to build. But for me, I'm just not seeing the utility in the defense tree anymore. And then the only thing that we were using the sorcery tree for was the shield. We also want to, we didn't even do this. We didn't get our max mana 35%, so we should put some points in here. Yeah, so we could do that. So we'll swap out the, we don't have any more points. We'll swap out the defense tree for Oromancy. And it's going to cost us 2 gold and 10 silver at this point. So as you get higher in level, it's going to actually cost more. We get our skill points back, so we're going to go ahead and take this one. So we get this passive. So this is 35% more mana. This is one of the reasons why we took the sorcery skill in the beginning. We just actually never unlocked the mana skill. So now our mana is a lot higher. We want movement, so we want Comet. So this converts magic damage into health. We're not going to be taking magic damage from enemies here. So we'll go ahead and take this one. And then we do need to hopefully get the teleportation skill eventually. And also passive. So convert 13% of received damage into health for 9 seconds. That's a nice little ability. It's going to help you stay alive. So, I could see a world where you go Vitalism, Oromancy, and the defense if you're doing the shield. I think that would make you very tanky, is my guess. Alright, so. That there. So we don't really need any sorcery abilities because they're all weak, because we're not using a staff, so we have no magic power. So the only reason we're in here is for this passive, and we might end up swapping that out too. Like, we're just going to test this out, see how this goes, and then if we decide we don't like it, we can obviously just swap it out. But having more mana is really, really nice. So we still don't have our mana regeneration skill yet either, because that also we have to purchase or get from these mobs. So we have to get lucky a little bit in our skill books, and hopefully we get the skill books that we need. And we'll do all that stuff. We'll open up some coin purses, check out our skill books in a couple of minutes when the reset happens. So right now we're done. And then tomorrow, we can even potentially do like the slay 300 monsters maybe. So it was 20 and 50. We can try and see how much the high monster killing is, because we can probably kill 300 monsters in an hour now with this class. And once we get the mana regeneration skill, I think we'll be able to kill a lot more monsters also faster. Because right now we are going to have to slow down for mana regeneration. We're going to have to play our flute still. And even that does really, you know, next to nothing. But it does feel really nice to have a movement skill now that we can actually, you know, run faster. But also, I mean, this is going to cost us mana, so without the regeneration, it's a double-edged sword. We can move faster, and we can farm faster, but we don't have the mana, so we still have to slow down some. So that's why, like, right now, probably the most important skill is the mana regeneration skill. Oh, we missed it. Yeah, see, these areas are all, like, completely owned by players right now, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't want to try and jump in there and farm in those spots. So let's go over to a different area. We can kill these ones. So depending on how strong you are depends on, like, kind of like where you need to farm. If you're weak, I think you have to farm in less optimal areas, because obviously the stronger people are going to farm in the better areas, right? So this is a better area. This is not the best area for sure, but this is, you know, a better area. We're going to go over and we're going to go check out this, like, area that's got like maybe 5 or 6 of these giants. It's further away from the respawn location, so if we die, it's going to hurt more. But, you know, it should be a little bit safer. We shouldn't have to worry about too much competition over there. People killing our mobs or taking our spots. And also the fact that we can only kill so many mobs because we have to wait for mana too. It doesn't hurt us as much. Once we get the mana regeneration skill, we'll be able to farm more efficiently. We won't have to worry and rest for mana too much. Like I said, there's a giant there. So this is the spot I'm talking about up here. And yep, no one's here. So this is a good spot for us. So this is why it pays to actually, like, explore. So you can find different areas where there's good farming spots. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mobs here, it looks like. And these guys seem to respawn about every 2 minutes. Like, there's still a chance that we're gonna die here. There's still a chance that people are gonna come and kill us and fight us in PvP. But the odds of that happening are a lot lower than in the other spot. And so once we clear all those guys, now we can just kind of rest, regenerate our mana, wait for them to respawn. Gotta try and figure out what the most efficient way is to kill the mobs, mana-wise. This one's 116 mana. That's a lot of mana, actually. So we probably don't want to use Holy Bolt. This one is 112. How much does Skewer cost? So Skewer costs 461 mana. So it looks like all our skills cost a lot of mana, actually, to cast. And we have no other offensive skills that are in the healing tree, so nothing there. These skills are all going to be magic based. And then sorcery skills, they're going to do no damage. Like you can see 54 damage for a fireball, so... Hey, efficiency. Mana efficiency is not our thing. I mean, I guess it's probably best to do the Mirror Light and then combo into the Holy Bolt. That should give us more DPS and hopefully saves us like 100 mana. And so there was another person. He just left us alone, though. Oh, we lost our power. Damn it. Okay, cool. Dailies have reset, so let's see what we get here. Alright, so we got low rank on XP. We actually want high rank there. We got medium rank here, so look, you can see we get 30 and 75. So if we try and actually get a high rank here, the rewards are probably going to be like 50 Archeum and 100 Labor. So that's probably really good. And this one is not that bad. Like, I don't think the rewards go that high. I think maybe the high version is like 30 Archeum and 50 Labor. So let's try and re-roll. Ooh, logs. Do we like to give our logs away? I don't think we like to give our logs away. Let's see what log price is. 0.02. I think that's actually expensive. Is that expensive? Let me check. Lumber. Huh. Log. Let's go sales history. Oh yeah, that's really high actually. Look at that. It can get as low as 0.00063. This day it's 0.001. Yep. Okay, log prices have gone up. You know, it's actually profitable to craft these right now. Nothing too crazy. 0.025 processed fabric. Hey, there's some good money right there. There's some profits. Do we have any skin to sell? We do. Okay, so we've got 8 of those that we can do. This is what I touched on in other videos, is like, save your items for when things are expensive. So right now, the cheapest processed fabric is 0.016. It's very expensive, actually. So we can try for 1.3 on these. So that's going to put ours right on the first page. And we'll see if anyone wants to buy those. How much is the ore? 12. Yep, there's some pretty good money to be made there. Almost a 0.05 profit margin. I'm not sure if ore sells at this price, so let's try. We have some. So 12. Like, I mean, I know it sells, but I don't know if it's going to actively sell, like, quickly. There we go. And again, it doesn't necessarily matter if it sells or not. It's just going to cost us a little bit of silver. Okay, so we probably want to reroll the log quest. Because I don't really want to give up logs for that. So let's go ahead and change this mission. Herbs. Herbs is fine. We get those from flowers, so we can plant some flowers and get some more herbs. And herbs are also very, very cheap. You can see it's 0.006 for herbs. Okay, so herbs is a great quest. We want that one. It's also going to give us 100 labor, 60 archeum. We can keep... So let's try and reroll the monster quest here one time. See what we get. We're hoping for high. It's low. Okay, so we got to reroll that one again. Okay, so here, I'll show you the rewards now. So we went from a medium, which was 75 labor, and I think it was 25 archeum. So now we went down to 20 and 50. So we want to re-roll this and hopefully get a high one. Nope, medium. Okay, so 30 and 75, which is not terrible. And we got our XP one. And that's perfect there. So we can go kill mobs now. So now we need to kill 200 mobs. We're definitely not going to do it in this play session. But this is... Yeah, it's good. We got our daily quest. We got the easy ones that we want. The supply herbs is way better than supply logs. The log one even was asking for 30, and the herbs is only asking for 20. So on top of herbs being a lot cheaper, it's also only taking 20 versus 30. So it's way more cost efficient to use herbs than logs. Of course, that's all RNG based. You don't know which quest you're going to get there. But you do have 3 rerolls every single day, so make sure that you utilize those rerolls. Heal up there. So that skewer actually didn't do that much damage. You can see a lot of these guys are still alive. So that was a really bad skewer. It either missed or the damage was too weak. So skewer has an interesting mechanic behind it. You can like multi-hit enemies depending on where they're standing and the location of the skewer. So we'll show you right here. So skewer makes a circle, and there's 4 circles around it. And so depending on where the enemy is, you multi-hit them or not. So depending on the hitbox of the enemy, skewer can be really good or really bad, depending on, you know, how many hits you get on them. Hey, he upgraded a new weapon. So that was something interesting. I hadn't seen him on for the last like 24 hours or so. So it looks like he might be changing different classes, because I think before, what was he doing? He wasn't using a scepter. He was using a staff. Yeah. So, I mean, now he's potentially changing over to 2-handed weapons. Crafting staff for me? Yeah, it's always funny when people are complaining about, you know, the Chinese guild dominating the server and taking everything. Whereas, like I said yesterday, we didn't see the Ganama and the Just Guild, like, at all get any of the loot boxes. They either weren't on or they weren't winning the PvP battles. Something was going on yesterday where, like, they got nothing. And most likely it means they just weren't online playing. See, because it alerts you whenever anyone gets a box and gets a Archeum core. I know people went like apeshit crazy when Genama got like 50 cores in a row, and he opened like 50 boxes in a row, and people were like, "What hacks?" Right? You know, because he opened so many boxes, he collected coin purses, and then he just opened them all at once. Like, that wasn't a hack. He just collected a whole bunch, and then he opened them all at once. And it just was like, alert, 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 alert. Alright, so we are going to give it a rest right now. We're at 11 kills on that. We've got XP. You can see we're already just gaining a bunch of XP because these guys give a ton of XP. So the XP quest is going to get done very simple here. We've already collected our crops for the day right now, so we need to come back in about 8.5 hours. We'll farm some mobs then. We'll go get some more herbs. We'll plant some crops. We potentially need to buy the herbs here for this quest. And actually, yeah, we talked about this. We're going to go and open up the coin purses so we can potentially get more skills. So we're going to spend some of our labor. We're going to open up these noble coin purses now. And we are looking for the skill books. And so we're also looking for these Faint Stone of Rift. So Faint Stone of Rift, let's see how much these are worth today. So they're worth 0.05 approximately. That was rude. The guy just spawned like right on top of me. I'm just trying to open up coin purses, dude. Hey, at least he gave us a coin purse. Okay, let's get out of the way so we don't get spawned on again, and then open up those coin purses. Yep, so once we get a couple of more of these stones, we can sell those guys for BSLT. So this is the main reason why we didn't open up any of the smaller coin purses, is because they don't give these blue stones. So we're opening the coin purses just to get the skill chests. Like, we want these boxes so we can get our skills and abilities. And then this is just how we can get some extra money out of this. If we were to open up the lower tier coin purses, you don't have the chance of getting these blue stones. And the blue stones were more valuable. Like 10 days ago, a week ago, like the price of these guys has significantly decreased. You can see the price is just down. So opening up point purses, you also get basic infusions as well. So this is to feed your gear. So we can upgrade our gear slightly. We do need to upgrade our bow. We need to get a new bow. Probably buy that on the auction house. A tier 4 bow. Alright, so we got 3 chests. Let's open these guys up now. We got Purge. A defense skill. And we got... Cursed Thorns. Okay, so nothing for us. But eventually we'll end up selling these guys. We'll go back to our mailbox one of these times and collect all the skills. And eventually we'll sell these skill books and potentially make some BSLT out of them as well. Alright, that's going to do it here. Thanks for watching. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you.